So hey guys, today I want to show you my newest script I wrote for the ComputerCraft. So I was playing a huge mod pack and needed a lot of crops, a lot of different crops from HarvestCraft and vanilla Minecraft. And I don't want it to farm them myself, obviously, so I wrote a script. Since I needed a lot of crops, I don't want to build such a huge field, and the turtle needs to move out of render chunks, and so I used to build the different layers vertically, so you can stack them until build limit, and just specify them in the config script. So here's the script. As you can see at the top, there's a config variable where you can specify the distance between the layers, and you can specify all the different layers. So here, for example, we have two layers. This one and this one, so it's level 1 and level 2, and each layer has the same size. So here you can specify which how many fields in a row and how many rows per layer, and you can also specify inside a row. So for each row you can specify which crops need to be planted if they harvested. So here, for example, in the first layer we just plant wheat seeds, and in the second layer, as you can see, we specified carrot and flax item. So you will see in Minecraft it replants the different crops on each field as specified here. So the code is, you can read it if you're interested. It's just a loop which loops through all layers, then loops through all rows in each layer, checks if it's harvestable. And there's a hint, so HarvestCraft plants just have 3 grow stages, Vanilla Craft has 7 grow stages, so we specify this. Then we check it if it's harvestable. If it's harvestable, we harvest it and replant the specified seed. So back to Minecraft. As you can see, we have our turtle here. It's just colored. I use bone meal on it, so it's white. The default curry is turtle is just yellow. So yeah, and I refueled it and just start the harvest program. So as you can see, it starts moving, and we could also look inside, and as soon as it finds some, it's harvest it, replace it. So in the middle of all fields I just have flowing water, because the turtle, it's the most space efficient layout. Otherwise I need a block and the turtle just moves, but the turtle can move through water. So yeah, as you can see, the turtle just makes its way through each layer. So at the end of each layer it just puts all the items inside the chest you need to place. If you don't want to use the chest, you could also build just a block, and it will throw the items, and you could collect in the lowest layer with hopper all the items. So yeah, this will take a while. After each layer it goes back, fills the items in the chest, goes up 1 layer and restart. And as you can see, it also planted carrot, so we specified in layer 2, first row is carrot, and it replant the carrots. So I also used glowstone at the side, so it's have enough lights inside the layers. I hope this will work. You could also just place them 1 block higher, but you can't place it at this layer, so here's the turtle is moving. Yeah. As you can see, now the turtle is inside the flax row, and it also, besides the carrots in the inventory, just replaces the flags. Yeah. So for example purposes, I destroyed a chest and built. So you could, for example, just make an hopper in the lowest layer of your chest, and as soon as the turtle arrives, it will spit out the items. So if there's a chest, it will put it in a chest, but then you have to go to each layer, and as you can see, it just throws out the items. So yeah, it should build in each drop shoot. Yeah, so at the end it just goes back to its start position and finished. So if you want to need more layers, you just need to specify each layer in the config variable at the top of the script, and specify the size. So I could, for example, just say 1. So there's a bug, you can the moment you just can uneven sizes, but I will fix them. So for example, if this just one row at each layer, it just would scan one row and then returns back. So yeah, and you could also specify the length of each row. Yeah, nothing found, so it won't. As you can see, it also would harvest the second row because it's flying over it. But yeah, you can also specify the sizes of each layer. Yeah, and as you can see, it spits out the items. Yeah, so if you need to dig the code, you could write a comment. I will maybe put them in. I could share them, GitHub or Pastebin, whatever. And if you have questions about the code, you can just write a comment or hit me up somehow. So yeah, that's all about this script, and see you next time.